Let's talk about the other half of that. You said you're traders, always involved in trading. Let's talk about people who bring you stuff and want to walk out with money. You're glad to do that any day because people have. It's like you find a $20 bill in a suit pocket. What a great day that is. People don't know what kind of money they've got lying around their houses in old rings. And listen, sometimes people keep things forever for sentimental value. Please do that. But if there's something that nobody wears and no one cares about, I brought you a drawer full of stuff that I'd get this old tie tax, this, that, that's some kind of amethyst, this or topaz, that. And I was like, wow.
Women who
paid my part of my mortgage payment that month.
Have jewelry that they had from high school that's just meaningless to them now. Class rings we buy by the ton because, you graduated from high school. They kind of trick you into buying those rings. You really don't care about them later.
I still have mine, but that's okay, Bill. No, I feel it's valuable to show evidence that I actually completed high school. Right, exactly. That's my special case. I'm teasing.
Right. But so there's plenty of stuff. I'm talking about silver flatware, teapots, tea sets, dental gold. I mean, a lot of people, I've had a dentist come in. I've financed his vacation.
That's tremendous. Note to self, become a dentist. If I talk to you, think falls through. So it appears that if the themes I'm gathering are correct, just to sort of put a big bow around this, the economy will be up, the economy will be down. But the best place to go shopping for gold, silver, and jewelry items, Dallas Gold and Silver. When the economy is not doing so well, and you're looking for some spending money, look through the house, see what you might want to turn into something. You'll pay cash for that, always the best prices. And most of the business we do together, holidays, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, things like that.
Right.
But every month, no matter when you're watching this, every month contains somebody's birthday, somebody's anniversary. And if you think, God, there's no way in the world I could afford the ring I really want to get her or the earrings I really know she'd want, you know what? Not so fast. You may well be able to afford it.
Oh, certainly. And we can take the old earrings and upgrade them to the new ones. I mean, we'll give you credit for what you have towards something new. And, if you're buying something, I can give you more credit than I would if I was just paying cash for it.
Yeah, and in fact, you know something? And that gets to the expertise of the people you have in the building. Because obviously we've established that there are people buying jewelry items, gold and silver items, selling jewelry items, gold and silver items, investing in precious metals, et cetera, et cetera. But in a room, because there was an earring that I needed fixed, not me, stop it, don't even go there, that one of Lisa's earrings, I brought it in, and it just in minutes, boom, boom, in this magical room where you guys have some folks with some solid, hardcore expertise, guys who look like they've got the glasses on them and they just got the shirt sleeves rolled up, jewelry repair, and the craftsmanship in your building, it can be of use to customers of all types.
Oh, sure. And, that's another thing that we provide that people don't expect, and that's service that's beyond what you could ever get at a mall jewelry store or any other jewelry store, because we have 4 jewelers. We have 3 watchmakers on staff. So if you have a problem, I'd say 80% of the time we can resolve it immediately. We can make custom jewelry. We can reset your diamonds. There's a million things we can do. Something that we haven't covered is fine watches. We sell 3,000 Rolex watches every year, even in this market. And once again, it's because we respond to the market. Prices are down now, so we're selling those watches at 20 or 30% below what they sold for 2 years ago.
The previously owned market?
Exactly.
Exactly, because I was going to say, and if you're thinking, previously owned, please let somebody else take the depreciation. If you buy a new watch, hey, that's lovely, but 2 weeks later, what is it? It's previously owned, it's like a new car, used car.
It's used.
Exactly, I've got 2 from you, and there was a tag that I got, tag hire, and it was just, new, it would have just been insane. Nothing I ever would have spent. It was a couple of years old. I didn't know it. I couldn't tell. And you know what? Here's the other thing. Nobody else knows either. I think you gave me a great line to use. No one will know it's a previously owned Rolex.
That's right.
It's a Rolex. It's real. No one will know, but you'll know because you saved a ton of money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's the same with all those fine watches. These watches are handed down for generations. They run for hundreds of years. You don't have to worry about, a watch being even 10 or 20 years old. This is something that can actually be a legacy that you can hand down generations. I've bought watches out of collections like that, and I can tell you some of the finest watches in the world are 100 years old.
And you've got, and speaking of which, from watches to collectibles to all kinds of other things, some of the stuff you've got is fascinating stuff you can't find in any store because it came from someone's estate sale or somebody brought it by and said, "I don't even know what this is. Can I have some cash for it?" And then you end up with something that is fascinating. What one person's treasure is something that somebody else didn't want a day ago, and you're putting those people together, and you have some very interesting, quaint things that you just won't find anywhere else.
Well, when someone comes in our store, our inventory is not the same in a week as it was last week because everything's turning, so it stays really interesting. We're getting really incredible different stuff all the time. So it's not like a mall store where they sell piece A and they replace it with another piece A. It's not like that at all.
We've talked about some of the gold and silver items that people can bring by, but sometimes gold is in coin form, and there are lots of rare coins, though, of various types. Collectibles, collectors come in and see, what are we talking about? What kind of rare coins do you guys have?
Yeah, we carry rare coins and currency, gold and silver coins, you know, mostly U.S. coins, but some foreign coins, but stuff from the late 1800s or the early 1900s, really collectible, certified stuff for hobbyists and collectors. And we have everything, you know, from something for a beginning collector like a $5 coin to a $500,000 coin. We have experts in the store every day who can evaluate coin collections. We're always looking for fresh collections. We have customers who are after that stuff all the time, so we desperately need rare coins all the time, so we need to buy coins and currency also. But if anybody's interested in rare coins, once again, we work close. We turn our inventory. We're sellers. We're traders. We're there to help the customer get what they want.
We've talked about a lot of things that people can learn about by coming by the store, but whether it's rare coins or investing or buying or selling, when people log on to DGSE.com, that's a good way to maybe do a little homework and see what you guys have.
Certainly.
What's the website experience like when people hit that DGSE.com?
That website is multifaceted. You can go on, there's actually webcams. You can look into the stores and just see what our setup's like and see where we are and what we're doing any day. But we have, you know, you can buy diamonds, coins, gold, silver. We also carry sports collectibles, autographed jerseys and helmets and baseballs. You know, we have something for everybody. In some respects, I mean, I have all the bread and butter items. I have all the ear studs in all different sizes, and I can promise you that our quality and the prices are competitive with anybody out there. I mean, I will beat anybody's deal. But we also have very unique items, and we have a lot of shoppers who just come in week after week to just see what we have. You know, what did you get? What's designer? Did you get any Yerman or Cartier or Rolex or Patek Philippe or anything else that's interesting? And so that's what keeps it fresh. And that's what keeps our parking lot full.
Indeed so. Let's talk about where those parking lots are. There is a Euless location for everybody there in the mid-cities that you've added in recent years. Fantastic. But the one when we say Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange starts with a D, and that's Dallas. 35 and Royal. You hop off there. You can see it from the highway. And it's right there on Reeder, R-E-E-D-E-R, on Reeder Road, Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange. You have a big sign. Now, it's a free country. There are some people who have very craftily decided to open up businesses nearby with similar names. Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange, DGSE.com. In all seriousness, the great thing about this, obviously, I am their spokesvoice. Bill's a friend of mine, but what I am first and foremost, though, is a customer. And that's the Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange, DGSE.com, DGSE on the NYSE and Amex on Reeder Road, right off 35E and Royal, and, of course, the Euless location of Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange. Look out for those scoundrels with similar names, but not the same experience. Dallas Gold and Silver Exchange, DGSE.com. Thank you very much, Bill.
You bet.
Appreciate it. Good to be here.
Sure thing.